This is the brand new Powerbank by INIU. It's boasting a 25,000 milliamp per hour, a digital display in mini size, ultra compact design, 100 watt fast charging. This thing is like a power bank on steroids.
Yep, I know what you're thinking. Do we actually need another power bank? And the answer to that question, my friend, is that yes, we always need a new power bank. We always need new technology because technology is moving so fast that we always need new things to keep up with new gears. A lot of product now require fast charging, and this, my friends, is a power bank on steroids. Now, I've had this now for about 2 weeks, which gave me a lot of times to play with it, push it to its limit, see what it's capable of. I will say this was sent to me by INIU to review, but they don't get to tell me what to say. So everything I'm about to tell you about this power bank, it's me and how I've used it. I've had a chance to look at how others been using it, and I've decided to take a different approach of how I put this on the market. Now, this is not ordinary power bank. A lot of guys are out here using it to power smaller devices, and it's pretty good like that. And they're probably going to get, more than they asked for from powering smaller devices. Myself, on the other hand, have decided to take it out on shoots with me while powering my Canon R5 Mark II. Sometimes I've used it to power my DJI RS Pro 4. Sometimes I've used it to power my drone. In my eyes, this is a power bank, kind of like a V-mount battery replacement. So I actually love this so much. Now watch to the end to see my ultimate use of this power bank. And the one con, well, it's not really a con actually, but the one thing I wished INIU had put in this and would make it the complete powerhouse or the complete videographer or photographer's backup battery when they're out in the field. So let's talk about the power output. Now, this is a 25,000 milliamp power bank. That is huge. I've used power bank in the past by Anker, and they were 20,000 milliamp, and they were good. But let me just give you an example. So this is the Anker version. This is a 20,000 milliamp, and I was stuck with this for some years now, and it's done its job. But the problem with this is it only shows you how much power is available by these little lights here. Whereas this guy here, you have a really nice large LCD screen which shows you the percentage of how much is left. I do think that INIU could have utilized that screen a lot better, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the video. Now, this is a super fast charging power bank. It's 0.20, and it comes with 3 ports. You get 2 USB Type-Cs and 1 USB Type-A. Now, each individual has different outputs. So you have 100 watt, you have 45 watt on the 2 USB Type-Cs, and the USB Type-A is 18 watts. Now, for you to experience the full potential of this power bank, to get all the if you want the maximum output out of each port, you have to use separately. So you can't charge 3 devices at once and expect to get the full power output out of each port. You have to charge them individually. Once you start mixing these, you will start losing the output, which is fair dues. And I'll put that up on the screen so you guys can see how it works when you start to share the output on this device. Now, as though it's chunky looking, it's actually not that heavy. It is actually on par with this, a few grams out. I will show you guys. I actually weighed these, so I'll show you guys the difference in weight, but it's not that different. INIU is marketing this as the smallest power bank of the market for the power that it puts out, and I can totally agree with them. And I know what you're thinking. There is millions of power bank out there, and why would we need to invest in this? And you're right. I am not here to tell you that this is the best power bank on the market. What I'm here to tell you is, if you're a photographer or a videographer like myself and don't want to walk around with a V-mount battery and just want to have the extra reassurance that if you are out and you do run into some battery issues or charge issues, that this guy will bail you out. You know, it's not, well, let me rephrase that. It is for everyone, but I think it's geared more to us content creators, us videographers, us, people who has lots of gear that need the extra punch, not necessarily people who just has a phone or that their laptop. It's for people who has lots of equipment like myself that they want that extra bit of charge. I've taken this out on set with me. I was filming a seminar 2 Sundays ago. I had my Canon R6 connected to this on a VMAT battery, and I was running a cooling fan on the camera, and I didn't want the VMAT battery to be running the cooling fan and the camera. So what I did, I had a VMAT battery on the camera and this on the fan, and I'm telling you, I was able to charge my phone while it was connected, and I haven't run into any problems whatsoever. This thing has not failed me yet. I've not managed to run it down to its minimum percentage because I've never needed to. This thing is so good that you're able to get a 50% battery charge from 30 minutes of charging your MacBook Pro with an M2 chip. That's how good it is. You're also able to get a 71% charge from 30 minutes of charge time on your iPhone Pro 15. If you're a Samsung user, it's the same thing. It's a 73% battery charge from 30 minutes. This is ideal for guys who are out there day in, day out. Like for myself, I'm at work during the daytime and I'm constantly on my phone and I always need that extra boot. Sometimes I need a fast charge because I don't want to leave my phone uncharged because sometimes the phones heat up. This will give you a quick enough charge that you don't need to leave it on your phone for long. Now, here are some examples of how I use this product while I've had it. And as you can see, I've used it with everything and anything that I can get my hands on, and I love it so much that I'm thinking of getting the whole household one. My sister, my daughter are thinking of getting all of them one because it's such a beautiful power bank to get. Now, in the box, you get your power bank and a USB type C lead, which I think is sufficient to charge it. You're also able to charge the power bank at the same time while you're charging something else in it. I can't stress how good of a power bank this is, how much I love it, and how much it's changed the way I shoot when I'm out. Because now sometimes I just want to get up and go and not worry about a V-mount, because with a V-mount I have to have an extra connection, whereas with this I just put it with me and take it and it's good to go. Now, I did say if you stay to the end of this video, I will show you the ultimate setup for this, what I love most about this, and this is it. Sometimes when I go out with my camera to shoot, especially handheld, I don't want the headache of having to mount a V-mount on it. And sometimes, especially my Canon R5 Mark II, the batteries run out on that camera pretty quick when shooting video. Now I'm shooting on that right now, so I won't be able to show you that, but the same setup works for my Canon R6 Mark II. This is my run and gun setup. This is for days where I might just get a lastminute.com shoot and I just need to grab my gear and go, and I can shoot handheld and not have to worry about, did I charge my battery or should I bring a V-mount? Because with a V-mount, you have to have extra connection. This is my ultimate setup. I mount the power bank on top of the camera, and it feels so good. And it's got the weight distribution correctly. It feels good in my hand. Obviously, forgive me for the power management. This is just for the sake of the video, but I would have the cables a lot more tidy. Also, I would not be using my white cable, but I can't find any black cable. How funny is that? All day I've been using this, and today now I need it. I can't find it. But yeah, this is my ultimate setup, and this is I think how I'll be using this on set, on top of my camera, like so, and I can film like so. It doesn't get in the way of my dials, and it doesn't off balance the camera. The camera is correctly balanced. Now, I know what you're thinking, but you can do that with any power bank, and I would say you are correct. But this is how I would love to use this. And like I said to you, I'm not here to tell you that this is the best power bank on the market. I'm here to advise you about the capabilities of this power bank. And if you're in the market for something like this, then this would be your best friend. Trust me when I tell you, it is amazing. It feels good. It has a nice rubberized feeling as you would get from your GoPro or Osmo Action. It feels good in your hand. Whereas with the Anchor, it's kind of a hard plastic, and how many times I've dropped this thing because it's so slippery. Whereas with this guy here, it's got that nice premium rubberized look on it. Now, all the talk about how much I love this power bank. Now, all this talk about how much I love this power bank and what I think you should be using it for and how I think you should be using it. I knew the one thing that I really wish you guys had implemented in this power bank for us content creators, videographers, photographers, anyone that has drones or cameras or any kind of product that we use, or any kind of gear, sorry, I should say, that we use that requires us to know exactly how much time we have left, would have been, you see this nice big screen you have here? It would have been nice for you to put time left on the screen also, because percentage is great, but it's a percentage, it's an average of what's left, rather than knowing how much minutes we have left on the power bank would be superb. It would make this, for me anyway, the ultimate run and gun setup for my camera or for any one of my devices while I'm out on the road, because that is important to us, because we're constantly running on time as content creators. So I think maybe in the next implementation of this, that you may put something like this. And I know this is a power bank, and I know VMAT batteries does this, but VMAT batteries are big and cumbersome, and some of them are heavy, and you have to have extra attachments to carry them. Whereas this one, you just need a holder and you're good to go. Now guys, this comes at the moment in 2 flavors in colors. At the moment, you can get it in white or black. I think it exists in other colors, but they might have been sold out. But at the moment, you can only pick it up in white or black. I will drop in the description below where you can get this and how you can get this. Now, it is very expensive in terms of what else is out there in the market, but it's premium. It feels premium. It works premium. The capabilities are that of a VMAT battery, which are more expensive than this. And for those of you who may come at me and said, well, oh, there's lots of power bank out there for this price and that price, that's okay. Like I said, I'm not here to tell you that this is the best power bank for you. I'm here to advise you on how I've used it, and if you might want something like this for your setup. Not here to tell you to not go and buy your £20 power bank, because probably they work just as well. They're a wireless one, they're MagSafe power bank. I'm fully aware of them. But the problem with the MagSafe ones is that wireless charging sometimes causes your phone to heat up. The other thing is, you're still going to need a wire if you're going to use it to power other things, or if you want to connect it to your camera, you know? So this is, I think this is, although anyone can buy this, I think this is geared to content creators, people who have, all these things and more, to charge, not for the guy who just wants to, plug in his iPhone. Can't even. For the guy who wants to just plug in his iPhone and charge it. It's for someone that wants to feel reassured that if the camera battery ran out, or if the VMAT battery ran out, they have an extra push here. Right, guys, that's about wrapped it up for me on this power bank. There's not much you can say about it. There's lots of videos already online about this power bank and all the technicality stuff. I'm not really a technicality person. I'm just someone who reviews the gears that have been sent or bought, or if I can help you make a better choice in the choice of gear that you might buy. This is what I'm here for. If you have any questions about the this power bank or anything I didn't mention that you would like to discuss, drop it in the comment section below and let's talk about it. So until the next video, you know what time it is. Love you guys. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. And if you love the content I've just put out or all the other content I've put out, please like, subscribe, share, because YouTube is getting quite tough these days. And the only way now to run it is by having you guys, you lovely subscribers. Now, I hope I've covered everything I need to cover. And like I said, I took a different approach on this power bank, more so to show you how I've been using it. And hopefully you will find ways and means that serve your purpose. Until next time, love you guys. Peace out.